Hey guys, welcome to the WAG podcast. I'm joined with Aidan
Hello, lads and lasses.
and Gergo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so today we're going to be discussing about the downfall of Arsenal. Obviously, Arsenal haven't really been performing very well this season or last season. They're 11th place on the table at the moment, and yeah, I was wondering what do you guys think, obviously, about the what the main causes of Arsenal's downfall has been over the last couple of years.
I mean, to be honest, it goes back, goes way back in time, a
Yeah,
few years ago.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
it's the club's just badly run. I think was it Kroenke? Yeah, the owner Kroenke just hasn't reinvested into the club properly, and I think that's kind of been a big downfall in the club at the throughout it at the moment. I think if they got a new owner and it was run properly, finances and all that,
yeah,
and they actually properly reinvested in the whole club, like the defense is a shambles and has been for a while.
yeah,
If
yeah,
they properly invested in quality defenders, I think they'd be all right. But
yeah.
for some reason, they just only want to upgrade the attack level. They've bought a few geezers from Brazil. They've got Gabriel. Who's that other one who's been playing in 23s? Like
Three?
Gabriel's been all right this season, I think. But I think they need to relook at the whole back line. I think.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
Williams.
Yeah,
Yeah, they've got William Saliba, but he, he's not being played.
that's it. Yeah, he's. I've
Yeah,
got a
and
few mates at Arsenal. They've been saying he's just
yeah,
shit. Like even in the under 23s.
oh yeah, didn't they
he's
get Williams free,
he's
didn't they?
just been loaned back to Nice or something.
Yeah. Oh, has it?
Mm.
All right.
Yeah, so
With Arsenal, like on the transfer market, like they had it was almost like described as obviously like a frugal kind of transfer market like last summer. I mean, they spent like 77 million and only sold 20 million worth of players. But if we compare it to say like a club like Chelsea where they spent 200 million, like there's definitely they weren't looking to purchase that many players this season. And as you said, Gabriel was like one of Arsenal's biggest purchases this year within summer
I think I
time.
think I don't think he cost. I think it was only about 10 mil, something
I
like
mean, no,
that.
yeah, it's
he was one
15.
of the most expensive though of like the players that Arsenal bought. I feel like
I
yeah.
don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too much. But then the season before, they spent about 70 million euros on Pepe, didn't they?
Do you think Gabriel is worth like the money, or that do you think he was a good investment for
Yeah,
Arsenal?
I mean, yeah, he's quite cheap, quite young, Brazilian. Obviously, Brazilians have that something special about them.
Yeah.
Like,
But they still haven't been performing though. They're still 11th on the table. If he was a good investment, then Arsenal would be higher.
I mean, I don't know, but this season I wouldn't really say anything. Obviously, they've started really bad. There's literally in a relegation battle, and then as hard as it is to say it now, they are actually just 3 points off of Chelsea, who are in who are joint third or something, or
They've
joint
lost
fourth.
quite a lot of games, haven't they? I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, like recently anyway. Like Chelsea definitely haven't been performing well, but Arsenal are just. I think, yeah, as you said, for a while they've had been having like a lot of problems and everything, pretty much. Um, yeah.
I
What
mean,
else? What did yeah.
Arsenal's problems. I think it goes way back in the Wenger times, like
Yeah.
Arsene Wenger times, like. Back when they sold him, they was having a go at Wenger.
Yeah.
But honestly, looking back at it now, I think Wenger is actually bringing more out of the team than anyone else could, or
Yeah.
any of the other managers they've had since actually did or have.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, I mean, it goes back into like even things like Jack Wilshere. He is going to be the next big player for Arsenal. It was looking like it, and then obviously injuries have ruined his career, so
Yeah.
that one failed as well. So
Yeah.
that didn't happen. And then other than that, they've had Alexis Sanchez, who obviously
Yeah.
performed really well for them, like
Yeah.
top player. And
Yeah.
then they go and get him in a swap deal for Mkhitaryan, and then both of them. It was none of the swaps were good for either team, neither Man U or Arsenal, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then they've actually got some pretty good players like Aubameyang, Lacazette. So they've put 70 million in Pepe, and honestly, I think Aubameyang is probably the only one who's actually lived up to the price tag and the hype and stuff, or the
Yeah.
expectations.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you think just a quick question obviously about because you're talking also about Wenger. Do you think he left because he also left in the 2017 to 2018 season, and he was at the club for 22 years. Did you think that he left too early, or do you think that what do you think?
I think he left too late, if I'm being honest.
Too
Yeah,
late?
I
too
think,
late, yeah.
like, for how Wenger was, like, his reputation, I think, they won the FA Cup. I can't remember what year it was. 20. I wouldn't know, if I'm being honest. 2013, I think.
Yeah.
They won an FA Cup. I
Yeah.
think Wenger should have retired then, because after that FA Cup, I think they just dropped from then.
Yeah.
And
All right. Yeah.
yeah, I think
I mean,
that should have been time up for him.
yeah,
But I
after
mean, like,
manager,
fair play, he stuck it out for a while. But I think if he left during the FA Cup winning season, everyone still would have remembered him as like, oh, such a manager. But I think his last couple of seasons just weren't great.
I
But
don't. Do you know what? I've got to.
I don't. It's a hard club to manage though.
Oh
Arsenal.
yeah, of course, yeah. So it's like a top six club virtually, isn't
yeah,
it?
and
Really?
Big six, yeah.
it is obviously hard for any new manager to come in after another manager's at the club for 22 years. Like you can't really you have to change the whole mentality of the club and
Yeah.
like everything after that. And to be honest, I mean, obviously, what is his name? Unai Emery, yeah. So
Unai
Unai
Emery.
Emery was. Yeah, I mean, he was shocking at Arsenal, but let's be honest, he is quite a good manager because he was good at Sevilla before, and he's really good at Villarreal at the moment as well in Spain again. So I think whatever they do, whatever manager they have to trust them and actually give them time because it does take a lot of time to change the whole mentality of the whole club and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And it's a massive rebuild after that Wenger era or
Yeah.
era. So yeah, I mean, if Arsenal want to change the mentality, or let's be honest, they've been spending their money on like bad players as well, not the right players that they should be spending on.
Yeah.
So yeah, Aubameyang was a good buy, and so was Lacazette, but Lacazette hasn't really lived up to it.
Yeah.
Or he was good, but he hasn't been performing in the last few seasons, or last 1 or 2 seasons maybe.
Yeah.
And honestly, buying Willian and what is it, David Luiz, things like
Yeah.
that, I'm just
Yeah.
like, why?
Yeah.
They're players who are about to retire, or maybe not retire yet, but they're in their last few years of like
Yeah.
professional,
They're
like
basically
high
declining,
standard.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not the players they need to take them forward. They honestly, I think, and then Pepe, yeah, they bought Pepe. He's got potential in him.
Yeah.
So I mean, I still think he could be a good player for them. He
Yeah.
just it's just the whole. He just needs quality players around him as well, or people who show up.
Yeah.
Like what they're doing under Arteta, I think is getting better now. So yeah, they need to start playing their academy players if they're
Yeah.
not going to be able to buy the right players or like
Yeah. They need
quality
to build
players.
a new sort of team, like a new
Yeah,
younger team, bring them up
yeah.
basically. And
So,
even if they don't perform well, at Arsenal to start with within their academies. I think they need to loan them out to other football clubs to improve, and then bring them back, and then either think about putting them all together as a team, building chemistry, or sell them off some to
Yeah.
I don't know, provide
Yeah.
more money. I think Arsenal as well
Yeah.
went into financial trouble as
Yeah, I
well.
think that, yeah,
Yeah,
they would. I think, yeah.
'cause
I've
they
just heard they've had to request some money from the government or the FA or something
yeah, because
to cope.
Ozil didn't want to leave during the January obviously transfer window.
Yeah.
He wants to. He's
Oh,
like
yeah, that
trying
is
to
another
prolong.
thing. Like,
Yeah,
that is another downfall of Arsenal, like what they've done with Ozil. Like, honestly, just keeping Ozil at the club, like, okay, and yeah. So keeping us at the club and stuff for that long and not actually playing him and just freezing out like that. Like they should have just told them way before if they knew they're not gonna actually include him because like it's just bad effect on the changing room or for the
yeah,
changing room to see how they treat a player like that or something.
yeah.
Yeah, like things like that they need to sort out much quicker and much more simply.
Yeah, I think it's because they signed such a long contract with him that they obviously are forced to keep him, but they don't want him, sort of thing. So they regret, and that is the problem. But they should have loaned him out or something to another
Yeah,
team or something.
and obviously they brought Thomas Partey as well recently, so that was a good signing as well.
Yeah,
That
So
was
I
actually,
personally
yeah.
think it is a
He
down.
hasn't been as good at
Yeah, I think
Arsenal as he
I
was at
think it
Atleti
was a
though.
down
He
step
was
for Partey.
class there.
Yeah, I think it was a down step for Thomas Partey to be honest,
do you?
but
Oh, definitely. Like, what was
it's
it?
good buy
He'd
for
been playing like Champions League football,
Yeah,
yeah.
and they thought,
So
yeah,
good
let's
buy
go
for
Arsenal are like relegation friend.
yeah.
well,
Why
yeah,
not?
Yeah, I think that Arsenal should actually invest in their youth, or if not invest, because they've actually got some good youngsters.
Yeah,
But
they've
they
got
need to
players like
bring,
Reece Nelson who are
yeah,
really good.
they need
I
to
don't know,
bring,
they just don't bother using him. But
yeah, so,
like he was good in Germany,
mm,
really good. But they're like, nah.
yeah, so they need to bring up their youngsters and actually play them as well. Like Reece
yeah,
Nelson, they should be playing him.
yeah,
And apart from that, I think if they're gonna buy players, they're either gonna have to buy quality players or players with big potential
yeah,
or otherwise buy players with um like buy experienced players who are maybe not going to play much or
yeah,
something, but you could include them in and they'll just bring some calmness to the youngsters and
yeah,
experience and everything.
yeah.
So they just need to find the right balance, I think.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I think eventually Arsenal will sort themselves out. Whether we see it maybe this season or maybe next or maybe 2 years' time. I thought it is only sort of like a. I think also as well it's probably been like confidence as well with them as well. But I think eventually they will sort themselves out and they'll start to play slightly better and we'll see them working their way up the league table because even if we look at this season all the points are quite close together. So if Arsenal win a couple of games, say 3 or 4 games, they could end up going up to like third or fourth virtually nearly. So like it because a lot of teams like are only about 2 points, 3 points ahead of them at the moment, and they're a lot higher up the table than Arsenal are. So yeah, so this season like Arsenal, it really depends if they win a couple of games or not. They'll be obviously in a lot better position than what they are at the moment. But yeah,